Hi there guys, and welcome to another Train Sim 2018 video. Nearly said 17 there, that's one of those things, isn't it? We're back with the Ultra Powers 319 on a new route which I haven't covered yet. This is Watford Junction to St Albans Abbey, and it's available on UKTS. I got told about it by Ash Clark and James Ivel earlier on today, because it was a route that suited the 319s quite well. So James Ivel quickly rustled up a scenario and he's passed it my way very quickly to have a go with for this video and for a stream. So this video will go out just probably before or during my stream. Let's get going. Hello driver, today you're driving 319-216 on the 2 Foxtrot 25 to St Albans Abbey, calling at Watford North, Garston, Bricket Wood, Howe Wood, Park Street and St Albans Abbey. The maximum speed for this service is 100 miles an hour. Set up the cab and be ready to depart at 14:16. Destination code is 0103. Also remember to set up the GSMR. This service is guard operated service. Set the train to go control with the control R. There is currently a 20-minute TSR over the Cotton Mill foot crossing. No idea where the Cotton Mill foot crossing is. Let's hope it's well labelled. Let's get going from here. So it said 01. Was it 0103? Let's terminate this route. 01, was it 30? 03. Now I can't find it. 03. St Albans Abbey, yep. Right, that's that set. GSMR, let's get you. Oh no, we need to actually. We need to do that first. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it pulls up the DSD flag. I like that. It doesn't just tell you the little box, it actually pulls it up. That's really cool. Right, we want 2 Foxtrot, so we know that, 2 Foxtrot 25. And our area is 996. Because it's written on that little sign there, which is quite nice. 2 Foxtrot 25, that's all set. I've isolated the DSD just because I'll be doing a bit of talking and we'll be doing more around the route. I haven't found the DSD to be anything but a pleasure actually on this train so far. So all's been good. All's been good. One thing I do have to say is that this has had an update. Beg your pardon, mate. This has had an update already. The pulse wave modulators or modulation, the PWM sounds on the motors starting off were found to be too quiet, and quite a few people noticed it, said that Thomson Powerhouse, and have doubled the sound. So it is slightly different to the video I did earlier on. If you downloaded this within 24 hours of launch, I suggest you go and re-download it just to get the update. There was some people also having a slight issue with the winder in the destination blind, but again that was fixed pretty quick. I think within sort of the first sort of couple of minutes of them knowing about it, they had a fix out for that, so they are definitely listening, which is good. Right, let's wait for my 2 dings. That's very cool, isn't it? It's quite unique sounding. It's quite. I think that is unique to the 319s. To be fair, I don't know of any other train that has a guards bell like that. And there's different versions of it throughout in the pack, because there's also one that's got a ding ding. I think that's the /3s. Don't quote me on that though. Oh, 20 limit here. So this route, I hadn't heard of it. I didn't know it was out. Ash and James told me about it, and I'm loving it already. The detail I can see so far is very nice. The Range and Staples, proper names of shops. Oh, TK Maxx, TJ Maxx if you're in America. That's very nice. Go Natural Interiors, not heard of that one. But yeah, the side detailing's pretty good. Nice little industrial estate there. Good fencing. Lots of foliage around as well. Houses are a bit plain to the side, but I ain't moaning too much, to be fair, considering this is freeware again. Hermes on the vans as well. I wouldn't trust them to deliver anything, but... I had a bike frame that was couriered by them once. And when I left it in Scotland, it was completely and utterly fine. And when it got to me in Cambridge, it was bent pretty badly. I mean, it must have had... Specialised enduro bike frames are renowned for being pretty tough. To bend it up at the headstock as well, it's like it must have been run over or something. Bashed into with a forklift was my guess. And it took me months to get anything out of them. Nice, those flashing light level crossings there. I must find out if anybody knows what their actual name is. I'm sure they're all like automatic half barrier crossings. What are they called when they have this like permission to cross light sort of thing? Like, I don't know if that's just a repeater to check that the barriers are definitely down. I'm unsure. If you know, please do let me know. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Set my headlights. That was pretty naughty. So even the signage around the stations is very good and accurate to where it is, which I always like. I do quite like a little electrified branch. This sort of reminds me a bit of suburban Glasgow, the line from Mulgai. Quite like that as well. So the next station is Garston. These are places I've never been. Deepest, darkest Hertfordshire, this, isn't it? I must say the noises this train makes are very, very nice. And I'm completely guessing my braking points. It's pretty. Another one of the signs. The little stations are nicely done and everything. Everyone's got its own signpost. I really like this. Simple pleasures for a simple man and all that. Bins are nice. You still get weird concrete bins like that are slightly... Oh! My first milk bowls. I don't know what that is. That needs some sort of bench, I'm guessing. You still get sort of pebble-dashed concrete bins. Oh, we should really do a... Now, James, the guy that made the scenario, actually commented on my YouTube video about the AMBR and Bretton Willis high-speed pans, and by the sounds of it, some of them only got them in 2006 at a refurb, which surprises me because I thought when these were coming out, it would have been sort of prime time for the Bretton Willis high-speed pans. It's a bit odd. I wonder if they were maybe just a bit too early. I'm not sure. And I mean, some of the 317s have had Bretton Willis high-speed pans for years. I know there are still plenty of 317s out there with AMBR ones. Ooh. I like the way the power quite smoothly comes back on. It's very nice to drive. I think this whole route is probably only, what, 7 miles long or something? Not long. And some quite nice gradients on it as well. He says as he starts to speed and rapidly approaches a platform that he has no idea actually where it is. Now I can see it. What's this little bit? So yeah, credit where credit's due to whoever made this. I like it. Another pretty little station. Another very pretty little station. Bricket Wood Common, never been there. Bricket Wood. No, Bricket. What I wanted to do was, yeah, this is what I thought. This, ladies and gentlemen, is on the very fine border between, I reckon, slightly too little scenery at the sides. I'm not sure. I'm guessing if you played this in the winter and you didn't have all that foliage, I wonder how much you'd be able to see. And yes, that's very rare come from me, and it is by no way a criticism. Oh, could have picked a seat with a slightly better view. Does sound good though, doesn't it? Howwood. It's a good name. I mean, I can't think there's masses of scenario potential for the route, but still a nice route nonetheless. I've got a whistle before proceeding. This is a tractor crossing. Fent green. It doesn't quite look like a fent. Oh, mate, boy, it's got some little 5-side goals. I like that. It's a new one, actually, I think, football goals. We've had trampolines, sheds, gazebos. Trying to get a nice screen there. Yeah. That'll do nicely. Oh, what's that stutter about? Definitely isn't. Frames are up at 80 odd. Oh God, stopping here. Well, we stopped. We stopped in time as well. Not quite perfectly, but we did. That could have been pretty bad, couldn't it? Caldwell Depot always makes me laugh. My PE teacher at school was, well, one of my PE teachers was a Miss Caldwell. And the fact it's 01233 and Cambridge is 01223. Quite like that. Little touches, isn't it? Little touches. It's a nice cab like that. Has good bounce as well. It moves very, very... That... seems to rock a bit. like quite nicely. I don't know if that's the unevenness of just of the track of this, but it's a very nice little rut. Oh, that'll be the temporary speed restriction. Just let their lookout know something's coming, if there is men on the track there. This is actually added into the scenario that's not there in the route normally, I don't think. It's law, that, isn't it? I go all the way there, not at nice 20 mile an hour. As soon as I get to the temporary speed restriction, I'm doing 21. So yeah, lovely little branch line. Nice little 20-minute run. You're going to get 40 minutes out of this going back as well. It's very doable. Very, very doable. This looks like a nice little bit of station as well. Alright then, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. As I'm sure you can tell, I've actually really enjoyed that. It's a very nice train to drive. I do thoroughly recommend you go out and get this, and I'm really looking forward to Volume 2. On the route front, yeah, stunning. Short, not masses of scenario potential. I think you'd do it for quite a while and then get, dare I say, bored of it. Not really bored of it, but I think you'd do it. You'd do a couple of runs and then leave it a couple of weeks, then come pick it up again. So I think it's definitely worth downloading. I don't think it's a waste of space by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's worth having. So go out and get that as well. I'll make sure that the link for that route is in the description below. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe this video, and hop on over to the Facebook page if you like that sort of thing. Once again guys, thanks ever so much, and I'll catch you again soon.